Alright. Let us continue. We'll do... not dropping through the hole, because there's not going to be a way back up. We'd have to go through the rest of the dungeon, but we can go through here. Because we can always backtrack then. There's more undead. We got a ping on. Ethereal stuff. Are you dead? Yes. You had lockpicks and sharpening stones. Not that we need really the sharpening stone. We're not really using blades. Okay, nothing else in here, just the corpse. Alright. Are we dropping down the hole, or are we... I think we drop down the hole, we work our way up, and we can open this from the other side. Seems to be broken. Yeah, we might come from the other side. You know what? Sure. We're okay for supplies. Though we will throw a cautionary save in just in case. Big glass bottles. Come on, keep digging. Got a gold chalice out of it. There we go. Coin, potato, onion bun, sharpening stone. It's just a corpse embedded. You friendly?
Oh, who's come to visit me here? Surely you're not here to steal my treasures, are you?
I've done some digging up of treasure. Same one, although you spend most of your time practicing on the one in the academy, since it sounds way better. As in, like, the acoustics of the academy sound better, or because it's a better made harp. Like, it's got better kind of tone to it in that. Who are you?
Call me all sorts of things. Evil spirit, lurking fiend, imp fae, nasty little thieving pest. But really, my name is Mog.
Are you really a spirit or a fiend and all that? Do they really call you nasty little thieving pest?
It happens. I suspect it's because I really like to snatch people's little trinkets. But between you and me, if they paid more attention, it wouldn't be so easy to steal their things.
So, are you a spirit?
Yeah, definitely not fae. That's something else entirely. I'm what people wanted to believe in. The one who snatched their last coin for a beer, swearing they had it just a moment ago. The reason they can't find their left sock in the morning. The cause of a missing wedding ring, oh, so on.
So, just random junk then.
You offend me in my own home. So not nice. Sure, it's junk to you now, but when you have to head out into the cold and can't find one glove, well, suddenly it becomes very important. And that glove? I've had it for ages.
Definitely more weird fey energy coming from you. Who steals a glove? It's like, who throws a shoe?
I'm just helping people appreciate the little things, because those are the only things that truly matter in life, right? At least that's what some bores say. Nah, it's just hilarious, watching you all lose your minds over a missing key or a sock. And I've been doing this for centuries. It's second nature by now.
Do you enjoy tormenting people?
Of course. I mean, the funniest part is, you live in a place where you shouldn't even be, staring death in the face every day. And yet, you get the angriest over the smallest things. The Red Plague? Oh, you'll manage somehow, but where the hell is my favorite pipe?
I guess it does put things in perspective. A strange place to keep your treasures.
Strange. I thought people liked being buried with their little trinkets and shiny bits. And since I'll be dying soon, a crypt seems perfect.
Why are you dying?
That's right. I used to play tricks on people back in the homelands. Back then, they respected me. But ever since we came to Avalon, it's just been getting worse. They're forgetting. Sometimes someone still tosses salt over their left shoulder for me, or maybe leaves a little bowl of milk with honey outside, but those folks are rare now. And when they all forget me, that's the end.
Is there a way to save you?
No, it's just the natural order of things. I've lived long enough anyway. But since I'm kicking the bucket soon, I could pass on some of my power to you. What you say?
Ooh, do we make a deal with a fae? That never goes awry. Right, Turtle? Like, we're just going to have a pact with a fae creature. That's fine, right? I'm sure it'd be fine, exactly. Why would you do that? Sure. What does this involve?
Because first you'll have to do something for me, and it'll be hilariously fun.
What is it?
Well, before I give you some of my power, I just want something from you. Something stolen. Nothing big or expensive, just a little trinket. Just sneak into someone's house and swipe the shoes, or grab a wooden mug from the tavern. Will you do that for me?
We could bluff if we had 10 practicality. Go on then. We'd have to come back here.
You can either keep your word and commit the terrible sin of theft, or break your promise. And if you ever feel like a bit of thievery, I'll be waiting right here.
I did that because mostly I feel like at some point we're inevitably going to steal something. So we might as well, if it's a small thing, we come back here and we give it to her, and we get probably a boost to our sneak or pickpocket, if that's a skill. Then this comes back around to this, and there's a lever. Okay, that's how we get through, in and out. There we go. Reading in one language, listening to John in another. You feel like your brain shat itself. Oh no! What you're saying is you shouldn't study in your native tongue whilst listening to English-speaking Twitch streamers and YouTubers and such, because that causes your brain to go into full meltdown. Okay, so wondering who or what we can steal. That might be nearby. I mean, there's the hunter, but like we could get much of his kind of like veg and stuff fairly easily. Also, I don't have particularly good sneak, so it'd have to be like somebody who's really unobservant. I'm wondering whether it's possibly at the barracks whilst people are sleeping might be the best thing. Because he's not around, but none of this is classed as stealing, because it would show up as stealing if that was the case. So unless I can like pickpocket him. No, pickpocket's not an option. Okay. Hello, Bulgogi. Something from her? Potentially, but like if I'm gonna do it, I I think I'll do the easy option, which will probably be stealing from the barracks whilst people are sleeping. Because then it can be something like just a mug or something like that. Right. When we played this and it was like pre-release and that, we did go down here. I remember doing that because it was a little bit broken. All of a sudden we would start sliding sideways. How was the D&D discussion? I mean, we've been chatting D&D stuff a little bit today, but there hasn't been anything kind of really discussion-wise. Because, well, I didn't play any D&D yesterday. We're all done and dusted. Adventures of Swan Knight. Let's have a word with you, shall we?
Who goes there? Are you the one responsible for all that racket? People are trying to rest in peace, damn it.
A bulgogi is a bit like a balrog, but different. A bulgogi is a tasty dish, though, right? I'm sorry?
You should be. These folks fell into their eternal slumber a long time ago. But some of them have turned out to be very light sleepers. Not their fault, but we should at least try not to wake them up. I'm telling you, ever since people started burning their dead, it's like they've forgotten proper manners in places like this.
Well, I'm definitely going to be burning more undead. Do you know what's happening down here?
I know everything that happens here. If you're looking for some juicy gossip, Becca from the third row south still has no idea where her husband is. They were supposed to be buried together, you see, but he never showed up. The scoundrel. Everyone here thinks he got remarried and chose to rest with his second wife. Not me. I think he probably got eaten.
And the undead? There've been quite a lot of them.
Oh, that would be Master. He's been at his experiments again, I'm afraid. Getting the folks around here all agitated. Putting them back to sleep again is going to be such a chore.
Apple and pear mixed with some soy and marinade. The meat. I want to say at some point you've posted a video on it, have you, Bulgogi? Like, I'm sure that's been a takeover at some point. Like, might have even been like the first one you ever did. The Master?
Master is Master. He commands the dead. I don't know.
Has he given you a sock yet?
To serve, not to ask questions.
What kind of experiments?
Oh, usual. Glowing chalk, candles, and dead bodies. I even saw some new faces recently, but they didn't stay long.
And since then, it's just been a lot of food posts, yes. Where is he now?
Want me to betray his trust that easily? We barely know each other. I wouldn't tell you even if I could.
Why do you serve him, then?
Because it's my purpose. The sole reason I was brought back. That has never changed, just as I haven't. But I'm happy where I am. The dead need company too, you know. The folks here were forsaken by the living. At least I can make sure they're not lonely.
Do you have a name?
My name's Huardok, and I am the keeper of this place. I look after the dead, or at least, I try to. It used to be much easier where they stayed in one place. Now I need to keep making sure they don't stray too far from the cemetery. But I'm not complaining. A little exercise is good for the body.
How long have you been down here?
Truth be told, I'm not quite sure. Has it been a long time since the wave came and swallowed the village?
It's been a
It
while.
was when people stopped coming here. It's like the sea washed away the memory of this place as well. I don't remember much of what happened afterwards. I must have fallen asleep for a while.
May I enter the crypt, though?
Interested in local history, are you? Good, good. The memory.
Oh, you just want in on the conversation, do you, Sky?
I can let you in. There is a small fee of 5 gold coins, for the upkeep of the cemetery, of course. It's constant work, as you can clearly see, and my petitions for additional funds seem to have fallen on deaf ears.
I'm here on official business. 25. I'll pay. He's a nice guy. Like, I feel like if you're doing a decent job, you should get paid. Sure.
Bless you, stranger. Those
I mean, there's a good chance we'll just find some money lying around down here, so we'll get paid.
just take the key. Be careful, though. There's evil dwelling in those crypts. Oh, and I hope I don't need to remind you not to rob any graves. It's terribly rude, and I'd rather not deal with the complaints.
All right, if you ask nicely, we won't rob from the dead unless they have something really nice and shiny. Right. Our sneaking is improving. Is picking up their bones stealing? No, that's just recycling, isn't it? We're upcycling them. Oh. Oh, no. Excuse me. Oh. Excuse me. Backing up a little more. Let's make sure our new friend doesn't catch any strays. Oh, ow. Ow. Oh, there you go. He's dealing with that guy. He's not killed our buddy, has he? I'm hearing slicing sounds. Oh no! Hudark! Oh, we caught a stray then. Okay, never mind. Ooh. Hudark is no, that's an undead. so we got level up. There we go. He's fine. He's fine. Okay. Did I murder anybody up here? No. Right. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, you're back.
Talks to animals. Yeah, yeah. All these are clear indicators that Shrek is indeed a druid. Or ranger, like you say. You're just dead. Right. Don't know if I can get up here. Can we, like, do some janky stuff with the physics? Possibly. What if I run at it and try and time the jump? No, we're dropping back down from there. Soulstone, power sharpening, eggs. Onions. Raspberries. Fish. Avalon crimes? What happened in the borough? Nothing puzzles history enthusiasts as much as motives behind famous crime of the borough almost half a century ago. Yeah, let's just close you up. I could take the antler fragment, but I'm not going to. That definitely feels like it belongs to one of these guys, so we're not going to take that. Like, something in a barrel that's just there as stashed supplies. These things do come to life. I remember these things chasing after me. I can't remember if there was another... I'm sure there was another path round this way. No, this mostly looped. Went through there. Not yet, but I'm sure these things come to life and start taking swings at me. Oh, excuse me. I was just having a cough break. There you go. Excuse me, dry throat. That's an excuse for a sippy break, right? Ooh, Shrek as a paladin. I could see that actually. Donkey as a bard. Could also be warlock with beast speech invocation. Yes. Like I say, I'm pretty sure these things come to life. Not all of them, but some of them. Come on. You love the debate on what what class would Shrek be. Puss in Boots is 100% swashbuckler rogue. Or could be swords bard. There could be a bit of debate there. Or multi-class the two of them. There we go. Thank God they're slow. Need some mana back. Come on then. Farquaad is a commoner who thinks highly of themselves. Yeah. I could see Fiona as a monk. She can definitely throw hands, can't she? Yeah, there might be some barbarian in there as well. Well, at least this time I'm not fighting the controls. Like I said, last time I did this, we were slip and sliding all over the place. Well, I did say I've not done swamp yet in my campaign, so like it's an option on the table. What's an acorn? Okay. Fairly sure one of these ones come to life as well. Come on. Wakey wakies. One of you do. I'm sure one of you do. Or is it one of these guys? Oh, there we go. That thing's gonna go pop. Running out of stamina. Come on then. Go over here. That'd still suit your PC, would it? You're just after a silly little goober. It's been a hot minute since you've been here in chat, hasn't it? So yeah, you probably missed some of the shenanigans and goings on that were happened in Arc 5. Yes, I will get back to doing the podcast when I can. It is very much on the list, and now I'm no longer prepping sessions. It does mean I do have a day free, so I will be able to make space for that. Like fire bolts against a stone statue. It's slow going. Clearly. You've listened as you've been doing your chores and that, but you just don't think you've been around when it's been a Tuesday, so that's why you've missed majority of all those talks. Come on, die already. There you go. Actually, should we just check that there wasn't anything else on the body? No, just the stone sword. No, let's not take a rusty spear. Right, the necromancer is in there. Any more of these want to wake up? Okay. Flame gobbler. You're not waking up, are you? Oh. Not sure if there's a third. Like I said, I knew there was two, at least. We'll throw a save in. Yes, the splat is now framed on the wall of the tower. I'll have a chat with him in a moment. Alright, well...
Careful there! Try not to step on the array. It's advanced magic. Very fragile.
Advance or not, I need to stop doing whatever it is you're doing.
Stop. Well, what I am doing here is very important. Besides, I'm hardly hurting anyone. Well, anyone that matters, that is.
You kill people and raise their corpses. So you're not trying to raise an undead army?
Please. Is that the only thing people can think of when it comes to necromancy? What use would I have with an army? My ambition isn't to command the dead, but death itself. I aim to make Avalon a place where people won't have to fear it anymore. The problem is, I keep missing something. Raising the dead is easy, but I don't want mindless minions. I want truly living undead. Yet no matter what I do, it just won't work.
There's Hurik. He seems pretty chill. That's because you may not know the process, but you don't understand its nature. This is 100%, so we're really good with the spirituality, so we should do this.
Nonsense. The process, as you aptly called it, holds no secrets from me. I have studied its every stage, every aspect, all while keeping meticulous records. It's almost insulting how straightforward it is, how little variety there is at its very core. Death truly does make all of us equal. And yet, capturing the connection between the flesh and the spirit continues to elude me. No matter how I approach it. I've even tried to force it, but to no avail.
Perhaps it's something unique to every living being. Have you tried consulting Horduk? He seems like he doesn't seem like a mindless minion.
Warduk. You mean the servant? I'm not sure where you got that idea, but he is indeed merely a minion. Quite a sophisticated one, I'll admit, but he's never said more than 2 words to me.
It might be worth a try.
Fine. If you wish to waste your time with him, go ahead. Who knows? Maybe his first master simply forbade him from speaking his mind. Still, don't hold your breath for any groundbreaking insights.
Speak with his master, speak with Horduk. Alright. Well, this is a very different way we did it last time. We just murdered the guy. This time around, we're trying the talkie route. Also, I can mine some iron. Alright. Well, we've had a word with your boss. He says you don't talk to him.
Oh, you're back.
Your master's an interesting person.
Is he? I couldn't tell. I don't mean any offense, but they're all the same to me. Every one of them thinks they're reinventing death or breaking the circle of life. And the only thing they're doing is disturbing some honest folk in their rest.
Well, why do you serve him then? You're saying he's not your first master?
No, I'm sure he won't be the last. This place is very popular with their kind for some reason, and they always leave it in such a state. It's not like it would hurt them to pick up a few bones and put them back in place.
I've been picking up a lot of bones. I could put them back. Well, why do you serve him then?
I don't have much choice, do I? But I don't mind the service. I like being around the dead. It's just the constant cleanup that gets to you after a while.
No, Prue has childhood trauma when it comes to frogs, doesn't she? Are you forbidden to speak your mind with your master?
No. I just don't think we have anything to talk about. I don't mean any offense, but truth be told, they're all the same to me. Every one of them thinks they're reinventing death or breaking the circle of life. And the only thing they're doing is disturbing some honest folk in their rest.
Wants to understand death. I thought you could help him with that.
Does he now? That's quite admirable. And rather unusual for his kind. Normally they act as though they know all there is to know, yet they always end up baffled by their failures. I'd love to help, but alas, I'm not certain I can. You see, death is intensely personal, and as such, quite...
Walder's the bit bad. What do you mean?
Well, Whether you die alone or surrounded by loved ones, dying is the loneliest experience of our lives. It can't be shared or taken from someone. In the end, no matter how it happens, our death is the only thing that truly belongs to us. It's a potent experience, one for which there are no words, because there is simply no need for them. Nobody is meant to die and then return to tell the tale.
I see. Well, thank you for your help. No frogs were harmed in the making of this last arc, but a fair few horses were. And accountants.
Glad to have been of assistance. Though I do wonder how the Master will react when he hears about this. I just hope he doesn't do anything that will cause even more trouble here.
Right. Let's return. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Oh. Loading zone. Oh, okay, this is just... Ah, they got rid of the corpse and just left a steaming pile of pus?
Well, what earth-shattering revelation do you have for me?
Really? I don't feel like he needs to die.
Are you threatening me?
Told me it's impossible to understand death without dying. It's one experience that is truly indescribable.
That's, No, it can't be that simple. It sounds so... sentimental. I don't believe in things that are indescribable or unmeasurable.
I'm just passing on what he said. Do with it as you will.
But how do I make sure I don't share the fate of the others? I mean, how do I remain? Ah, that's it. Perhaps that's the very core of the problem. What's needed is a subject who is perfectly aware of what's happening, one who understands the intent behind everything. And that subject could only be me. Plus, there might be a few advantages to having an undead body.
He's tracking to lich status.
Just need a few things and...
Can I chat with you? Are you well? This isn't good. Alright, well... I guess he won't be raising any more corpses than that. Also, we could do a spot of alchemy here. Bloodsucker potion, increase life steal by 10%. That's not terrible. Fish oil, health potions. Okay, what's that using? That's using... Actually, it could be any spirit, couldn't it? I mean, we are using the bloodsucker potion quite a bit. Small health, toothache remedy is better. Sage and carnations. Okay, we could do... Oh, only one of them. We need a bit more in the way of carnations. But we could do several of these. We can do 3. Okay, let's craft many. Even though you never played him, you feel like it's time for him to rest too, since you're a different person, though. Isn't that appealing anymore? I mean, I'm not tying anybody down to a specific build until like things start moving along and that, and figure out like how many people want to play, what kind of level, where in the world. It's all going to be relevant to that. Like, there's like the sort of thing, like there'd be no point playing like a gardener type character if you end up like on a ship or in some frozen wasteland or a desert or something like that. But vice versa, it might make more sense to play. What was the other one you're pondering, like a dragon hunter? But then it'd have to be in a that wouldn't fit really in a urban setting. So it's going to be depending on like setting, level, and all those kind of things, I reckon. Right. Okay. Make those potions. You're just chilling now? I mean, let's go head back and chat with Huruk and say, right, well, your master's now undead. Do you want to take care of him? Teach him how to be true undead. Do take every character as a sort of exploration of your personal. That like everybody like puts a little of themselves into their PCs, don't they? Spread store. I mean, yeah, like having like a little garden growing on a ship could be a whole thing to explore.
Oh well. This is a fine kettle of fish, isn't it? Poor master. He must be terribly confused.
You know already?
I am the keeper of this cemetery. I know everything that happens around here. Master is... well, he's not really the master anymore. But he became one of us. So, it is my duty to watch over him.
What do you think went wrong?
Master's heart was in the right place, mostly. But his head was always all over the place. The dead, you see, they have simple needs and simple regrets. When there's too much clutter, things can get tangled up. But who am I to dwell on such matters? I'm just a simple servant, after all. Things like this are far beyond my understanding.
What should we do with him then?
It's very kind of you, but there's no need to worry. I will take care of him, just as I care for the others. I cannot promise he will be happy, but I'll at least make sure he'll be at peace. His mind has always been so tormented. He deserves some respite.
I'll leave him in your care then.
Please visit any time. I'm sure it'll make him happy. And I suppose I won't be going to sleep just yet. Not while the master is still adjusting to his new state. It might be a good time to tidy up around here. Who knows? I might stumble upon a few useful items.
Basically saying you're about to become a shop.
So, don't be a stranger.
Abrax's Calling, whatever that is. That looked like a spell. Also, we have skill points. I've got 1 point to spend. Are we still pumping this into spirituality? Of course, we can only do it at the campfire. Inventory. Yes. Light cast projectile. No, this is area of effect. Explodes a random nearby corpse, dealing damage, applying bleed to enemies in the area. It's a heavy cast. does similar... Continuously heal. Okay, so it's similar to this one. Whereas this is pew pew projectile. This is cause a body to explode. But it can also do the heavy cast of draining life as well. Come on then, I'll put it on the other hand. So, we're all about the blood magic. Let's put those guns away. Alright, head out. Is there some skelly bobs just wandering around? Or now the necromancer is, well, no longer casting. Presumably the corpses will quieten down. One would presume. Okay. Also, frame rate tanks once we get... set a bonfire, or we just borrow the hunter's bonfire. Alright, we'll just walk around and do it. Okay, right. More health or more pew pew. Better mana regen. Yeah, I think we are just going all in on the spellcasting. At some point we might bump, you know, like health or something like that. But at the moment I'm kind of okay with going pew pew. Though, at one point we were going to do moving quicker whilst pew-pewing. Yes. Okay, that's our setup. Can we talk to you about the fact that we've maybe dealt with? I've dealt with the necromancer. He's been dealt with, that's all that matters. He won't be raising any more dead.
Your secrecy doesn't exactly inspire trust, you know. But I have no choice but to take your word for it. You can report back to the quartermaster that the job's done. But if the necromancer ever shows up to stir trouble again, it'll be your head. Since you've proven you're brave enough to face the undead, I take it you're not afraid of the night either, are you?
Depends what you're asking.
The job for you if you're interested. A while ago, another traveler came through here bragging that he found a place where you could easily gather ethereal cobwebs. He was supposed to return with proof, but, well, I'm afraid he may have met an unfortunate end, as often happens. But I'm still curious about the place he mentioned.
Who was he?
It's just a stranger who wanted to share the fire for a while. I never asked his name. I didn't see the point. There are those on Avalon who love the thrill of braving the night. They don't usually live very long. I think he mistook me for a kindred spirit.
I'll see if I have the time. You know what? Well, I mean, if I can find cobwebs, that'll be handy. Because I think they're tied to, like, the fast travel system as well.
In this area. Good luck.
Alright. Let's head back to town. Where I can maybe steal something from the barracks. And then we'll go speak with that Fey creature in the side catacomb thing. Whee! Wait, he's out the stocks and pissed as a skunk again. Okay. Right, well, we can get some reward from you, can't we?
State your business.
We've killed some more bandits.
Incredible. You're a born killer, aren't you? Instead of just taking out bandit scum, how about hunting something bigger? There's an ogre, a really nasty son of a bitch, holed up in a nearby brook. I've heard that one swing of his hammer can turn a bear into a bloodbath. As you can imagine, the keepers aren't too keen on dealing with him, even though the ogre roams just off the main road to the north. When Gunhound arrives, he certainly won't be pleased. If by some miracle you manage to kill it, you'll earn Camelot's gratitude and a hefty
I do love a hefty reward.
The ogre's shiny eye as proof of the kill. The brook is right off the Keen's Road. Here, I'll mark it on your map.
More stuff getting marked on the map. Also, more bandits dead.
You really like killing, don't you?
We haven't done a leader yet, so...
Go chop off some heads.
You've got a 4-hour kickoff meeting to join. Well, good luck with that. Funny thing is, your contract job will end in 3 months later. Oh, okay. Well, I guess it's part and parcel of like what you're supposed to do, but right. Quartermaster is over here. Oh, it ended hours ago. I was going to say, it's rather late for you, so it's a very late night meeting. Though, I guess it could be in a different office in a different part of the world, so required you to stay up late for it. Bertrus locked up in... actually here about Excalibur. What exactly are your responsibilities here? Tell me this place... why can't she leave this place? Can you tell me more about the village? What's the story behind the flooded village? Yada, yada, yada. Okay. Let's do cemetery.
Yes. Did you find out what's been happening out there?
Okay, so it did finish after hours, though. 7 o'clock in the evening. Normally, most businesses call quits at like 5, 6 o'clock. Necromancer was conducting experiments in the cemetery. He's not your problem anymore.
A necromancer. Just what we needed. It wasn't the dark druid from the legends, was it?
Nope, just some
We
spellcaster.
already have the Dalriada almost on our doorstep. We don't need an army of the undead to boot. You did well. Maybe it's not so bad having you here.
Yeah, let's ask about... ask about the merchant.
That's between her and the captain. Were it up to me, she'd be long gone. Her presence here distracts my men.
Alright. Beatrice about her husband. Like, there's definitely somebody's been bit by a werewolf or something.
I knew we'd have to deal with this sooner or later. Time isn't exactly on our side. Mahon's condition worsens with each passing night. It's hard for me to admit, but nobody, including myself, really knows what's going on. Maybe a fresh perspective is exactly what we need. If you find any clues, follow them. I'm only interested in the details, and ideally, the solutions.
Can I speak with the captain now? I solved the problem at the cemetery.
You've done your part in proving your worth. All right, you deserve the truth. You won't find the captain at the Horns of the South. He ordered us to lock down the keep, and then he disappeared. I have my suspicions about where he might be, but I can't say for sure. And frankly, I hope I'm wrong.
I mean, it's a 40% chance. It's not even a 50-50, is it? We'll try.
Captain once said he wasn't afraid to go to the Dalriada, and the way he said it, I couldn't tell if he was joking. So maybe he went to make a deal with them? I think that's ridiculous. Everyone knows the Dalriada are savages. Diplomacy is not their strong suit. But if it's true, if the captain did go to broker peace with the Dalriada, you'd most likely find him at the All-Mother's Temple, where One Eye and his thugs are holed up.
Did he mention when he was coming
I
back?
can't say. I don't even know if my suspicions are correct. But if you need to find the captain, that's where I'd start looking. And if you do find the captain, tell him to return to the Horns of the South as soon as possible. Galahad the Pure is already on his way, and he won't be pleased to find a bunch of keepers hiding behind the walls without their commander. We'll all face consequences if that happens.
All right. Well, that's a mission. Let's leave you be. Also, a bunch of XP. Right, it's middle of the day. Does that mean there's anybody in the barracks? There is. This would be stealing. Right, let's throw a save in. Let's be sneaky, I guess. There you go. There's a wooden mug. We can take that back with us. Also, just keep running around to build up the athletics.
What a nice day.
Also, there's probably more bandits I can kill as well. What else? Okay, so we've got a few places that have been marked on our map. So I guess we go prod those. Did I get any more antlers? Technically, yes, I've done thievery, so I'm the bandit now. This looks more interesting than Skyrim, you're not gonna lie. Yeah, I think it's the addition of like the slightly grimier kind of atmosphere to it, but also the fact that they're throwing in this kind of pretty well developed kind of Arthurian kind of alt history kind of lore to it all, and that as well. And it's all based off a board game, if you'd believe it. Now, this isn't the only one in this series. There are others, right? We haven't rested up, so theoretically, nothing should have respawned, I don't think. Okay. Let's go chat with the Fae around here. We stole a cup.
Well, have you got a little stolen something for me yet?
I do.
Yes, this is exactly what I was looking for. A human doing my work. I can't take it. You've been just a great source of fun. All right, time for my part of the deal, I guess. Close your eyes, put on a serious face, like something very mystical is happening. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
And done. Now you've got a bit of my power. Go into the world, use it well.
I'll steal a spoon in your memory.
Oh, you must. Safe travels.
Sneak has improved some. Plus XP. I would say, well, my PC is not the best. It definitely needs an upgrade, though whether I'll be able to afford an upgrade, considering where the tech industry is right now. I've got, like, I guess brass tacks. Like, my graphics card is 2 generations old. I've got a 3070, and the rest of the PC is about 7 years old at this point. Something like that, 7, 8 years old. So, not really. Like, I did turn down some settings and that. You got yourself a 4060. Well, in that case, theoretically, presuming like the rest of the PC is kind of matches those kind of specs, you should be pretty good, Bulgogi. Right. I did get like red pings on my map there. Also, you friendly?
Prepare for battle.
Nope, not friendly. Okay, never mind. Bye!
I'll strike you down.
Oh, cool. I say, he's going to get bored. Yeah, he got bored. Right. Okay. Let's have a look at our map. Map. Things have been marked now. Shrine of the Wolf. Sunken Village. Ethereal Cobwebs over there. Silk Road. I see Darkness. Blood Lake. Orm of the Shrine. Shrine of the Deer. Branded and exiled. This is part of where you run away. Okay. The 1%. Shadow of the Horns. Okay. So, the cobwebs could be the thing I do next. We could do Shadow of the Horns. Okay, so that was that one up there. Silk Road is the cobwebs. 1%. That's the Seaside Mansion one. Refugees. I see the Darkness. That could be one we do. Taken Morris. Okay, branded and exiled. Let's do the cobweb one. But if we murder some monsters along the way, what the hell? Also, we could go down and explore the village down here, couldn't we? It's just a tree stump. Because there's probably drowners or something. Sure. Let's do that. Oh, I don't know. Daffodils are pretty good. Like, what was it we needed for... It was like carnations for one of the potions we were trying to make. Also, actually, how much money do I have? Inventory, 690. Do I want to buy one of those recipes this guy had? Like the leather tanning one or something. You know what? Still, like, if we find a wizard with recipes for magic potions or something along those lines. Also, the frame rate's a lot better down here for some reason. Right, I presume you're a drowner or corpse eater or something. Drowner, yeah. Alright, just get that mana back. That's 100% a corpse eater over there. Oh, it might be a drowner. It's a drowner. And we get a level up. We're near a bonfire. The hunter can provide us with a bonfire. Also, that is a fast travel point. I don't think that's quite landing, is it? Okay, that thing exploded. Good. Our pew pew is like doing decent work now. Certainly of undead. Let's grab you. And some hot goo again. Do love me some hot goo. That's another one of the explodey ones, isn't it? Can we get his attention? Come on, get your attention. Also, the night cometh. Alright, well, let's go back to the bonfire for the level up.